Check this out.
I hate to break it to you, but I've seen that before. It's a magic trick. It's not a myth.
This isn't, but there's a video that's been making the rounds on the web that is a twist to this trick that I think is right up our alley.
And that is?
In this clip, a table as long as a bus and set for a banquet has its tablecloth pulled out from under all its settings without disturbing any of them, using only the power of a super souped-up motorcycle.
Ah, now you're talking.
Thought you'd like it.
In this viral video, rather than a quick flick of the wrist, it's a quick flick of the accelerator. And abracadabra, the tablecloth disappears, and a perfectly laid table remains. But is this turbocharged trick true, or just special effects sorcery?
It's all set up. You ready to ruin Christmas dinner?
I can't wait.
Uncle Jamie always does that. Get started. Some stuff stayed on the table.
Abracadabra that, eh? Despite Jamie gunning the accelerator on the superbike, it wasn't enough to overcome the friction of 24 table settings.
That tablecloth has to start moving faster from the get-go. It needs more of a big jerk. I'm not talking about Jamie, I'm talking about some slack in the rope so he gets up to speed and then boink! Pulls it out at speed. That's what we gotta do.
As Jamie throttles the throttle, the line unspools and...
That was so much closer than I thought it would be. Look at that.
It's a little sloppy, but it's a lot better than it was the last time.
I'd say 90% of what we had stayed on the table. I mean, it all got tipped over, but it stayed on the table. That's a lot closer than I thought we'd be.
Well, you know what that means?
What?
I just need to go faster.
I'm not sure if speed is the only fix, but definitely speed will help. How fast do you think we want to go?
100 miles an hour.
You're going to need like a quarter mile to get up to that speed.
Let's go find a quarter mile.
Okay. All right, here we go. Possibly the world's biggest tablecloth pull in 3, 2, 1, go! Well, that is certainly as good as it gets. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Everything slid, especially on the front half. We lost a few place settings. Most everything is still standing, but honestly, you know what I'm thinking?
What?
They faked it.
Yeah, they faked it. It's busted.
Yeah, totally busted.
Busted. But on Mythbusters, that can only mean one thing.
That run wasn't half bad. In fact, it was pretty darn good, but it wasn't what we saw in the clip. So that's what we got to do next. We're going to have to fake it.
What's different about this setup than its predecessor? Actually, quite a lot. I started out by treating the entire tablecloth with a dry lubricant made for sailboat sails, and that should actually reduce its coefficient of friction. But most importantly, I then laid down on top of the tablecloth a sheet of plastic, 24 feet long, and mounted at the non-motorcycle end of the table. And then we set the table as normal. What this means is that between all the place settings on the tablecloth is a thin membrane on which everything sits. So the tablecloth should, in theory, slip out easy as you please without disturbing anything on the table. That's how I think they did it. This is tablecloth pull, the cheat. 3, 2, 1, go! And that's how it's done. Congratulations, we did it!
Tu seguridad no es un juego. Utiliza el cinturón de seguridad.
CESBI México, trabajando por una cultura vial.